Welcome back, everybody. We're going to do some more work today. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to rip out the rest of that today. I'm going to start by cutting up the roof and then we'll pull it down, get everything loaded up. So with everything we took out yesterday, that was 2,680 pounds, putting us right at about 9,100-ish pounds that we've taken out. And we don't have a whole lot of time today, just a few hours, but you know, it takes so long to get here and then back again. Yeah, you do the best you can with it while we're here. So I'm going to get right into it and we're going to get this pulled out and start on that stump that we keep tripping over and see what we can do. You guys hang in there. No? I'll give you a hint. It's an entirely American design.
Oh, really?
Yep. 100%. Generally speaking, when I get the camera set up, I double check it, triple check it, and make sure everything is pointed in the correct direction. There have been a few gaffes lately. A couple of things. I forgot to press record once where I didn't have the memory card completely inserted because, you know, I'm trying to keep everything clean as best I can as I go along. And sometimes I've got a bag on the back of the camera and other types of things. In this particular case, I was more concerned about not falling through the roof when I was cutting than I was about where the camera was pointing. And I'll show you why here at the end of this video. But I did think I had a better view of this. I apologize for not getting this oriented correctly. But this section where I'm cutting off with the roof, I really overestimated yet again the quality of the subdecking that's underneath this and the just general condition of the roof. These shingles are very, very old. They're 3-tab shingles, which are never high quality shingles to begin with, especially when you're talking about ones that were installed back in the 80s, maybe the 90s, based on the condition that's here. The granular surface on them is very loose, so they're coming apart quite easily as I'm walking around on the decking surface. But I can also feel in specific spots that the decking is either dry rotted or was a very high sap wood in the first place when it was put in, and it's breaking under my weight quite easily. We'll get a better look at that here in some of the upcoming videos that I have just finished editing. Rodents, wasps, all kinds of other things that have been chewing on the substructure of the wood. I haven't found any termite issues, but just overall they really have taken a beating over the years, and I think a lot of this, which I wasn't really planning on, is going to have to be redecked in the future. And before I put on the new edition, I'm going to probably have to strip most of the rest of the roof and take off all the decking that's there and put on probably either OSB or 5/8 plywood, possibly 23/32, because this is all framed on 2-foot on center. So I want to make sure that we take as much bounce out of it as we can. The cutting slows down a lot every time I hit a 2x6 as I go across through here. But the roof, as I'm finishing up this last section here, really had a lot of give to it. And when I start my final cut, as I'm going down across here, you can see where my foot just went right through the decking. Unfortunately, the camera was not on when that happened. I was cutting on the upper section and I stepped forward and everything just completely snapped off. And fortunately, I still had most of my weight on my other foot as I stepped forward, so I didn't actually go through and into the garage with my leg. But it made me pretty paranoid. I made sure that there was nothing going on down below because I was concerned that that section might just cave in as soon as it was cut loose completely, because that stringer really doesn't have anything on the other side holding it up. So I was concerned about it falling into the garage. once you see the final cut happen here, you can actually see it shift away. And looking down underneath, I failed to cut through a number of the underside boards. All right, so we need to take this out. Voided all the wires. Nothing's wiggling, that's a good sign. So I'm going to finish cutting this out from down below. The level of animal parts to dust is very high in this, and I should be wearing a mask, but I'm not. I am, once again, maskless because I still haven't found the mask that I'd misplaced earlier. I also had forgotten that I had a mask sitting on the floorboard of my truck, which I also should have been wearing. Would have been a good choice instead. As we go through this, we just continue to find more and more intrusion from animals, just everywhere in the structure, probably while it was abandoned. But from the evidence we find a little bit later, it looks like there's a bag that came from Walmart back in the 90s and was probably stuffed right up into there by some critter back in the 90s. Honestly, it was quite a blast from the past to see that smiley face from a blue 90s Walmart bag, but hey, you take surprises where you can get them, and there's always surprises when you're doing a remodel. Either people or critters have put things in places where they're never supposed to be, but usually end up there whether you want them or not. How good is your nest? He tried. He tried hard. We removed it. So sad.
And then you wonder why there's stuff in your hair.
No, I don't. I just wonder how much of it's not going to leave.
Yeah.
I'm not at all surprised by having stuff in my hair.
She went through all that work to stuff it. Really?
Smiley face. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Walmart hasn't had smiley faces on their bags.
Oh, yeah. That's an oldie. We used to put stickers on the kids' hands when they came in the road.
They still do that.
Do they?
Yeah.
Is it smiley?
A lot of birds, a lot of stars.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I've had to give up on the jacket. It was nice keeping the insulation off me for a while, but... Alright, I'm going to whack on this wall.
Can I be over here?
Yeah, I'm going to work on this wall.
Well, we don't want to get away.
Yeah, this isn't going to be super heavy, but boy, it takes up some volume.